Hi guys, Judy here. Gosh, this is so funny. The Lord wanted me to share this story. It is a really cool story. So if you guys know, we've been having a heat streak here in Northern Cal. Now, I want to explain. I used to live in Sacramento. I grew up in Sacramento, and I'm used to like 110 days, and that's why I moved from Sacramento. Right out of college, I went straight to San Francisco where it was cool. I lived very close to the Ocean Beach, taught in the city, and went to Berkeley at night and take more classes and doing more education. But telling you, when I moved to Northern Cal here in the wine country, I love it because most people don't have air conditioning because it literally is just perfect weather, like year round. Of course, lately the weather's been weird. It'll be like freezing cold, and then hot because we know the Lord said right before he comes, there's going to be changes in the sun and the moon and the stars. And there's changes in our weather because the sun and the moon and the stars, they affect these changes, the things that are going on are exciting. We have these extreme weather things. So we don't have an air conditioner. So when it's if I lived in Sacramento, everyone would have an air conditioner, so it's not a big deal. But so we literally have to get out of our house because it literally bakes in this house. So we put on wetsuits and go in 48-degree water at the beach and get on our longboards and catch some waves and just stay cool, I mean, it's fun to do that, but it's also because it's just stinking hot at the house. And it's this very rare, it was only yesterday and today. It's going to cool down this week back to our perfect, 80-degree weather that we usually have. But I think it's going to be 94 tomorrow. Anyway, but I have a cool healing story. So I'm a kind of a crazy athletic type person. And one of the things I do with the teenagers is I'm a cyclist. And we have these Cardiff skates, and the boys hang on to the back of my bike and I fly them with their skates. And when I was doing that, something pulled in my neck, and believe me, these kids are not light, and they're not, they're 14, 13, and one of my little nephew, he's 15 now, so I did something bad to my neck. Of course I kept still doing it, but then it came to a point where I'm like, you guys, you'd have to hop on the back of the car because I can't do this on my bike anymore. So now we go to the high school and they hang on to the back of my car and I take them, and then I speed up the car, and then they kind of let go of the car and they take these Cardiff skates really far and fun. It's really fun. Anyway, so that's how I hurt my neck. Well, I was teaching my little nephew Gregory how to surf and catch a wave, so we brought out the longboard, and it was we can have really extreme weather where we're at, and so these waves are no sissy waves. They're hard. And this was a particularly rough day. And I said, this isn't the best day to teach you. It'll be no fun, and then you'll never want to surf, so we shouldn't go out. He's all, come on, Aunt. So I'm like, okay, all right, I'll take you. But so I said, I'll just go with you on one surfboard and show you how to go over some of the waves. So I was just teaching him basically how to paddle out, which takes a lot of energy. It's fun, but I'm just saying it's the hard part of surfing is getting out past, the waves and getting where it's still to catch the really big ones. Okay, but it's hard getting an 8-foot board out of there. So when he thought it would be so easy, and he realized, whoa, this is hard. The current's hard. These waves are strong. And I'm like, yeah, it's not the best day to learn. But he insisted, and I said, you know what, sweetie, let's turn around. It's just not going to be fun. It's just not going to be fun. It's just not. We have to go earlier in the morning. And he's like, no. And so as soon as I said that, a big wave came up and threw the board up in the air, and it hit me in the top of the head, and it made my neck, I heard my ears go, ee, and I felt my neck snap like hard, and my ears were just going, ee, I was like, oh, great. He's like, Aunt, are you okay, Auntie? I'm so sorry. I'm like, it's okay. I'm pretty tough. Like, the way I grew up, it was like if you got an owie, nobody put a Band-Aid on it. It was just like, deal with it, So I'm kind of that way. I can be like walking with a big bleeding sore and I'm still carrying on. It's just the way I am. So I'm like, it's fine. So we put the board back, and then we just body surfed and just had fun. But so I still kept moving, but I'm like, oh my God, what happened to me? Like, this is not good. But I try to just stay calm and everyone just have fun. And so that's what we did. Well, I realized a half an hour later that the pain that I always had in my neck since I started doing that skating with the boys on the bike 2 summers ago was gone. And what happened was when the surfboard hit my head, it snapped everything back into place. And, and God healed me. And I've never had that pain since. And I just love how wonderful God is. And for some reason, He just wanted me to share that story. It was really cool because Nate took a friend out today that's never been surfing. And we took him out today. And we told him the story, and that was really cool. And yeah, my neck is perfectly fine to this day. And God just decided to take care of me that way. And believe me, while I've been waiting for the rapture, I've had some weird things come against my health. But it's funny now, I'm just taking it in stride because He keeps healing them when He wants to, when He's ready. I have another weird thing that just came up, and I'm so used to this now since 2013 that I'm like, oh, you know what? It's for a reason, and I'm sure it'll be healed, and it's not going to affect anything I have to do, you know. But I mean, I'm talking going to the emergency room and all kinds of weird things since he fell on my son and announced the rapture is now and all of that. It's just par for the course, you guys. But you know, the Lord keeps us, and I just stay relaxed through it all. But I'm not gonna lie, like some of the stuff really does throw me. I'm like, what's going on now? And my sister just laughs now because she lives with me, and she's like, it really will happen where one day I swear I'm dying of cancer, and then like the next week I'm fine. And if you're a bride and you're going through some strange things like this, just know that the Lord is rescuing us. I think some of the things that we experience are just the sheer pollution of this world, but God's going to keep us, you guys. Okay, He's going to keep us. He is going to keep you until He gets here. He's going to keep you in one piece. And I just want to encourage you that just stay at peace and stay at rest. I'm a type A. I'm a bit hyper kind of a person. I want to fix everything. But, you know, this whole rapture waiting has really toned me down. It really has. I just roll with the punches. But I'm not, you know, I still have my tendencies to, but I'm telling you, just roll with it. We're out of here. Don't let anything get under your skin, okay? The Lord's going to heal you when you need to be healed, how you need to be healed in His timing. He loves you. Just stay in tight relationship with Him. He knows everything. Talk to Him about it. Be all up in Him, with Him. Just take Him everywhere you go. We took Him out to the ocean with us today. It was a beautiful day. You know, my eyes are still burning from the UV rays, but, you know, if we're here tomorrow, I don't work on Mondays. You know, if we're still here, my car has to go into the shop, but if it comes out early enough, we're going to head back out and enjoy the day, and then I've got to work. I'm teaching summer school, so I have to work the rest of the week, but you guys, I'm telling you, enjoy the ride. I hope I see you all tonight, but if not, just while we're here, continue to gain intimacy, continue to attend to whatever it is the Lord has put in front of you, and do it joyfully with great peace and rest. Okay? I love you.